Hi everybody.
Hi everybody, my name is Hendrix and I'm in year 1. Hi everybody, my name is Jasper and I'm Fred.
And my name is Tess and I'm the Community Development Coordinator for Accoras. And today we were just wanting to talk to you a little bit about learning from home and the little tips and tricks that we have been using to make our life a little bit easier whilst going through this time with COVID-19. Yeah. So the recommended daily amount of time for homeschooling is around 2 to 3 hours. And I can tell you right now that this is sometimes very impossible to achieve. Not all children will stick to completing all of the tasks that are set out by the teachers, and this is okay. And that's probably the biggest thing that I do want to stress to everybody, that if you don't get everything done with your children, it is okay. You can have conversations with your teachers and they can explain to you little tips and tricks to help make it easier. If not, they will be very understanding. We are not all qualified teachers and this can become quite difficult for us being at home. The schools and teachers have done a fantastic job at trying to make this process as easy as possible for both us parents and the students. So what we do if the kids aren't going to stick to the 2 to 3 hours of doing the learning that's set out by the teachers is we do some play-based learning. Don't we, guys?
Yeah!
What do we do to have a little bit of fun throughout the day while it's still learning time?
We play outside. We have first break, we play games on the TV and we play iPad.
You do. All of their schoolwork is based on the iPad, so all of their learning games are quite fun and interactive. So if they're not doing the set out requirements by the teachers, I will get them to play some maths or English games on the iPad, which is the same type of thing. But play-based learning is getting the toys out, things such as Lego and colouring in, arts and crafts. All of these things can be helpful and still create a learning environment for the students and for your children whilst being at home. So they're still having a creative outlet and they're still able to learn throughout this time. So just to make sure that you are not stressing out over how much learning your children are doing in a day is probably the best thing, because if you're stressing out about it, then they're feeling that stress. So making sure that you're not carrying that over to your children and just having fun. They are stuck at home, they're without their friends, it's not the same environment as they would have at school where they can be socially active and that kind of thing. It can get very boring, so creating different avenues for them to express themselves is probably the best thing to keep them motivated to do that learning experience, because it can get quite boring at home, can't it, guys? Yeah, and you don't have all your friends to play with? No. So we will also go outside and do some activities outside. We've had the opportunity for the boys to learn how to ride bikes through this time, and scooters and skateboards, and that's all okay too. So just making sure that they are staying happy, because their happiness and their mental well-being is 100% the most important thing through this time. And is there anything you'd like to say to everyone about schooling from home?
No.
You don't want to say anything. How about you, Jasper?
Yeah.
Yeah, what would you like to say?
We watch TV and sit on our couch and we lay on and we go to sleep at night.
Yeah, that's what we do throughout the day. Good job. Making sure that they do have some downtime is always beneficial. I try and make sure that the downtime that they're having is not screen time. So if they do want to watch a movie, that's fine, as long as it's on a TV and not on a screen or a device holding it closer to their faces. Yeah. And what are some things that we eat for lunch when we're doing homeschooling? What do we have? A sandwich. Yay. And what else? Watermelon. Yeah. And what else do we have?
Pineapples.
Pineapples. Good job. So lots of healthy foods.
And sometimes apples.
And sometimes apples. Yeah, we do. Healthy
And
foods are great.
oranges.
They're really great, and they keep the kids full of energy, ready to take on any day. And I try and keep their lunches the same as what they would get in their lunchbox at school. Just keeping that little bit of routine, so it'll make it easier. So it'll make it easier for when the kids are going back to school.
And presents are nice.
Presents are nice. But what I would like to say to you all is, through this time, it is tough. It's tough for everybody. Please be safe, healthy, and keep your family happy through this time. And don't stress too much about the schooling. They will go back to school and they will catch up. Kids are wonderfully resilient in this kind of thing. So I hope any of this information that we've given you today in this very crazy manner is helpful and makes you feel okay through this time. And we wish you all well and safe and happy. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Say bye. Bye.